Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio! I am SeiferKatt, and today, you know what? I got things to do. I got to break the world. I was originally going to wait till titanium for this, but I've got to start at some point, and so that point is right now. What am I talking about? It's time to build a big old electrolyzer farm. Now, I did think about this. I was thinking real hard about it. And I realized, and this is going to sound kind of silly, I don't want to use offshore pumps for this. About the reed hole belt doesn't work between splitters. They're smushed, don't smush them and you'll be fine. Yeah, it's alright. I had plans for that. I mean, I didn't really have plans to proceed with that. It was just cool. Okay, so I'm walking back for some reason, I think for penance. So I actually don't want offshore pumps right for this. I think I would, but I did a little bit of research and 2 of the round bore pumps will feed an electrolyzer, which is interesting because the electrolyzers have little holes in them that you'd fit the water in. I'd like to ditch those things. Okay. Those, because we're going to need to make a lot of electrolyzers very soon. Unfortunately for me, not going to work as well as I'd like it to, but that's okay. So you may remember last stream I was talking about making 730 electrolyzers. That has not changed. That plan has remained. However, the way of doing it has changed because there's a better way. Because the ground bore pumps will take enough water. So I'll take this as an example, okay? Because I think you're all thinking I've gone crazy. And I think it's a little bit offensive because I haven't even done anything crazy yet. Don't worry, we'll work up to it. Just take 50. Yeah, we'll absolutely work up into the crazy. The crazy is coming. Okay. We're just going to try and reduce our supplies of crap that we don't need. Oh. Oh yeah, that was me trying to make spiders and then giving up immediately. That's classic SeiferKatt behavior right there. Alright, we'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, so what I'd like to do first off is grab some electrolyzers. Now, screw purple. None of my people like purple anymore. We want the big ones that we actually can't afford. And I'd like 100 of them. I don't have any currently. Well, shit. That's going to be a problem. That was a problem I had not considered was going to happen. Because we don't have the blue chips for this. Now we could start with just the blues and go from there. And maybe that's what we're going to have to do. Can I at least make one? If I can make one on it, then I can show you my genius plan of geniusness. Plus 6. Morning tear off. And we want, honestly, we probably want 1,000. Will that even fit in there? No, but it doesn't need to, because we'll build another one. And we also want groundwater bores. Which sounds super weird that I do this, but trust me, this is the plan, this is the geniusness of my plan. Because if I want 1,000 of those, I want 2,000 of these. What a bore? Hell yes. Now, as I said, the problem is we don't have the blue chips. That's okay, we'll have blue chips somewhere else. Proof of concept. Proof of concept is what I need to show you right now. So, thing is, this thing here, we go on electrolyzer 1, and this, wait, can we even, no, it's just got a, it gets speed moduled, okay, that's why. We do it that way. Yeah, so we do two groundwater boils, and we do it like that, and then look at that, it's got all the water it needs. You don't get much smarter than that. So every one of those will have 2 of those, and that way we don't need to worry about both sides. Genius. I know, it's just very stupid, but that's okay. For now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about those. We can worry about these later. We will have to deal with these for now. We'll go with the lower level for now. This is only a temporary measure, of course. It's not going to last. But it does need to be done this way for the moment. So we're going to create a lot of stuff. Crystal slurry also goes into... You know what? No. We'll turn it into crystal slurry and then we'll export the crystal slurry for the moment. I don't know quite what we're going to do with that crystal slurry, but I think I'll figure it out later. So that's actually quite simple now, right? Now we just need to have big trains. So, next step, probably start building this. First off, what are we actually lacking for blue? Let's really figure that out. We're lacking probably the transistors because we're lacking silicon. Silicon we're lacking because of stuff. Lacking silicon because, what's that, bobnomnium? How are we going with bobnomnium? Bobnomnium's mostly fine, it's just chunks are a little light. And... no, there's other problems going on with bobnomnium. What is it? Purified water. See, this is why we're not doing this again. It just cuts out like a whole thing we need to worry about for future. And that's brilliant. We will still need to worry about filters, but we can worry about filters another day. That train was coming to kill me. It failed. The point is it tried. I'm not too comfortable with trains trying to kill me. So while we're doing this, tungsten will be doing its best to be researched, and we're just going to let that continue, because quite frankly, I don't care. So, this is going to be a large undertaking, and I think the large undertaking best be done in a corner. What if we went down here-ish? What about right here? And again, I'd prefer to be close to the sulfuric acid. Okay, you know what? We are going to go right here. And in the meantime, we're going to have to bring the Venga bus out. Alright. Where is that pesky Venga bus? Where are those Venga boys? Those Poppin' Venga boys, as they call themselves. See, for the large undertaker. That's offensive. I've never buried anyone. I'm more like a large executor, thank you very much. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing it now, it's a bit late. So. The Venga bus is coming. We try not to worry about the Venga bus. Pray the Venga bus does not notice you. Now, we want to have 730 of these things, which is a ridiculous number. We know that. And they're also the wrong type, but that's okay. We won't worry about that just yet. Worry about that in a moment. We want the boars to be here. And I feel like we just want to have a bit of extra space. And in the middle there, we put one of these handy dandy things. Okay, so that's the idea. We're going to do 730 of these. Right, good start. We need 13 belts worth. And I think in the middle of it, okay, so calculator. 730 divided by 13 divided by 2, which is 28 on each side. Each side, it's not quite the right number, but I also don't care. I wish I could flip other things, but we can't. Okay, and then we go like this. The Vingabus is still out there, by the way. The Vingabus is still out there, watching you, waiting for you to falter. It's going well, Sketchy. How you doing? Do you fear the Vingabus? Well, the Vingabus does not fear you. We've got 28 of these on each side. I think I can probably go home now. Okay. So 28 of these on each side, and then we want 13 columns. For the bus getting work done. Okay. We do like to party. I am positive about the partying situation. Okay. And then we want... Oh, okay. At home, I guess. We want 28 of these. So that's 6. Oh, that's 3 rather. Oh god, I just realized how big this is gonna be. Give you a party gif. Alright. Is that like a parting gif? Seablock defeated you, only got 100 hours in. That's all good. Seablock defeats many people. There is no shame in being defeated by Seablock. A parting gift. Oh. So that's 15, so we still need a lot more. And then we need 13 rows of it. Slash time. Oh no, let's not do slash time. Let's just do this. We are at 228 hours. It's just faster to do it that way. That way you don't have to do maths. And ain't nobody likes to do maths. The 28. So if we go to 14. 40 divided by 2. Okay, so that's not really even... We're not even there yet. Okay. That is off by 1, which I don't need to worry about it, but if I'm going to copy it multiple times, let's just get it right, you know? I like that we're doing the more efficient form of electrolyzer just because, quite frankly, it's just easier to work with. So what did I say? 28. So we want another 4 on each side. Okay. That's not that bad. I say, realizing it's going to still be 13 more rows of this. So we want 4 more. Often Hebrew means poultry.
Thanks for your support.
Zoe, thank you.
Zuadity just resubscribed for 9 months. Measure twice. cut once.
I know, I always do. Measure once, cut twice. That's what I do. Zoe, thank you so much for the 9 months. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Wow. Thank you. And hi. Okay, so we want 13 rows of that. Let's just make sure. What are we calling the Twitch baby? I'm nervous now. I always like Nathaniel or Superfly, but that's just because of the song Albuquerque. I said that backwards? No, no. I said the way I do it. 56, okay. Uh, 730 divided by 30. I wanted 38. No. 28. I mean, we got... Oh no, we're perfect. No, I said it correctly in terms of what I do. I know that the phrase is supposed to be the other way around, but that's not what I do. What I do is cause disasters. Okay, I'm not too worried about continuing this right now. Oh. No. You know what? Let's keep doing this. Ain't nothing gone wrong by doing crimes. Crimes are what pays the best. Let's go leave this here for 10 minutes. A crime shame, damn right. So... the good news is this doesn't use any pipes at this point. At this juncture, no pipes are used. Which is really good because, well, okay, some pipes are used. I'm so proud of myself. As usual, that was a mistake. Okay. Where is my landfill? I think it's coming now. Some pipes were harmed in the... Come back here. Oh shit. Now keep in mind these are all using the wrong level of stuff. They're supposed to be all level 4s, they're all level 3s. I simply cannot afford level 4s at this point. But it is designed for level 4s. I hear we have more worms to deal with. As soon as ore processing and the tungsten is done, which I don't think will be anytime soon, then we can start making robots to start supplying these things. But that's, I don't think, anytime soon. Probably for the same reason we're doing this, we don't have any blue chips. We need blue chips. How do we make this? Yeah, before I start doing this actually. No. I think we've taken this a step slightly wrong. I think we're taking this 2 steps slightly wrong. Because what we do need to consider is getting the oxygen and hydrogen out of here. What we can do is something like this. That only gets oxygen out though on both sides. How do we get the hydrogen out? I think halfway across we cut a hole in it. So at the, so what do we got? We got 56, so at 56 divided by 2, 28. 28, we make a cut. Right? It's not because we don't love it. We do love it. But the cut is required so we can get resources to and from that we would otherwise ignore. And so it looks bad, but I assure you this is such a good idea. And I wouldn't say that for no reason. Because now we get an extra large amount of space to deal with oxygen and hydrogen. And that's good. Because we're going to need that space. Then, the next thing I'd like to deal with are these worms. I don't like these worms. And these worms, they don't like me. So we're going to have to go get the Venga bus again. The Venga bus is going to make a lot of appearances today, I feel. We're doing a lot of expansion work. Maybe even we don't send the Venga bus home until it runs out of fuel. If I had the yellow science, I'd start making my German Angry Birds, but sadly we don't have them. By the way, just for those who do not know, German Angry Birds are atomic artillery shells. Why are they called German Angry Birds? Because we can't trust one German in particular who has nuked our base despite it being a single player game. May we never forget Gosen, who did the impossible. Nuking a single player game while not playing it. Very impressive. And we shall never forget him. Oh really? I'm curious what the exact questions were. Why are they called German Angry Birds? What is a German Angry Bird? Why are they called German Angry Birds? What did he do? How did it happen? How did it happen? I didn't answer. I trusted him with a mod called Stay Away from the Water. The water is dangerous for you. And it was. Because you got near the water, it threw a nuke at you. Look, that's just a service we provide here at Seif Industries. Precognition. It's one of our greatest services we offer at Seif Industries. That and fortune telling. Which someone might say that's the same thing, but not here at Seif Industries is not. Okay. So, 65 divided by whenever I see dancing emotes I gotta join in, so you get me every time with that. Divided by 13, so 5. Really? Only 5? Such a small number, but okay, I trust you. And then that gives us the train can't get back to base. That's fine. I'm not planning for it to return to base anytime soon, not until it runs out of its normal birds. It's got plenty of birds. It means the Venga bus song will finish and then... Look, it knows what it did, okay? We cannot excuse the Venga bus for what it has done, the crimes it has committed. Okay, so that would get us... We need to figure out how to get the sulfuric acid through here, which we will figure out. And I'm not sure where the sulfuric acid's coming from at this stage. I would say... How do we want to do this? I'm never quite sure what that part is, but it's always the bit before the last chorus. Okay, and then after that, then we have crystallizers. Do we want to set the crystallizers up separately at this point, or do we want to have them together? I feel like have them together might be good. yeah, I think we're not going to worry about that right now. What I would like to do is worry about the sulfuric acid. Now, as I said, I don't know how I'm connecting it yet, but I'm not too worried about that. It's more the plan I want to do it this way. Add an extra 0 onto that bad boy. See, because there's these bad boys over here, and they need to be dealt with at some point soon as well. Okay, so we want 13? 13 of these arrays. My God. We... and bust down the gaseous puffer bases. They don't deserve to be there. Maybe I should have got better construction bots before doing this. Wouldn't have been a bad idea. Anyway, didn't do it. So we want 13 of these. That's actually pretty... I mean, there's water in the way. There's nothing in the way. Clear as day. I thought. I've lost count already. But the reason that I was never counting. Now these double power poles are actually really critical as well. People are going to be like, those power poles, too close together, they're stupid, they're wrong. How could you be so foolish? I know that's what you're thinking. It's a good question, Zoe. I suppose not. It's an amazing question. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little under halfway. No, over halfway. Look, if you don't know how numbers work, all numbers work exactly the way you intend them to. Ah, the good thing about doing these levels of constructions is I quite frankly do not have the batteries for it. I forgot about that problem. Oh, goodness. Can we get the yellow science to be finished? Because I would really love to get tungsten through so I could start doing this with bots. We still need like another 350 yellow science. That's okay. It's not going great. That is fun. Right, I think there's something wrong with my tungsten. Because every time I fix it, there's something wrong with it. Yeah. So, zinc, there's something wrong with it. I don't remember what that... Oh, I do remember what's wrong with zinc. Okay, let's go fix zinc. It's alright, we needed to go back to the base very soon anyway. There's a part that makes me really wish for the personal logistics thing to be already available, but it's not. Okay, so zinc. We did some great work on zinc. We were all very proud of it. We just made a minor problem with the scrap zinc, and it's very funny that we made this problem. So you may recall we have all the scrap zinc going to the zinc manufacturing, which makes all my solder. It's great. It's wonderful. We love it. However, there is a minor problem in that the train that does that doesn't actually ever unload. Which is not great for, you know, doing anything. God, it's red belts. Can I steal some purple belts somewhere else? There we go. Yeah, it's given me 24 purple belts. That should be enough to do what I need to do, hopefully. And that. Good. So now we'll use my zinc. And we'll stop using resources such as the bobnomnium, which we desperately need for something else. It is kind of funny that what happens here is the zinc goes in here and then it just immediately leaves. It's like you could really just use one train for this, but no. That would be foolish. Okay, that's probably fine. Let's take this train to the mall. So, I mentioned this before, and I'm just going to mention some observations. So, Handra and I have been watching the old X-Men cartoon because we wanted to watch X-Men 97. We haven't gotten there yet, we're still watching the old one. But, Season 3, I've noticed a departure. And I'm concerned by this departure because it's so blatantly obvious and it's gross. Which is, why do they keep having Jubilee hitting on so many guys and having Jubilee in like weird sort of outfits? Like, why do they dress her up like a cave woman for a minute? Why did they do that? Why did they do that to Jubilee? They didn't need to do that to Jubilee. And I'm just like, okay guys, I don't know what you're doing here, but I'm seeing what I'm seeing and I'm not exactly liking it. What are you doing? And I don't want to ask questions because I fear the answers. I don't think anyone knew what to do with Jubilee. You know what? That's fair. I mean, I like Jubilee, but still. Concern. I have a concern. Should we make the better construction bots while we're here? Let's make the better construction bots. They require blue chips. Okay, let's not make the better construction bots. We simply can't afford it. We gotta try. But I like Jubilee, but she is definitely a sign of her times. A time where mole rats were a thing. Are mole rats still a thing? I feel like they're not. But I really don't know. They do exist still? Okay. Good to know. What if we take this... What are we doing for these? We got 56 of them. We must have already had flying frames. Can't think of anything worse than hanging out in the shopping centre. I mean, from what I've glanced at with original Jubilee, wasn't that she was hanging out in the shopping centre so much as she lived in the shopping centre. Like, I don't mean like, oh my god, like I totally live at the shopping centre. No, like she actually lived there. Which is a great place to live. But you know what? We'll try not to judge Jubilee. We'll try not to. We may fail, but we'll try not to. Okay? We'll try to ignore the fact that in one episode, she said that she's totally old enough. She's 17. And I'm like, that's not great. Well, at least she didn't say 18, right? Still. Jubilee. Come on. I'd say you're better than that, but I'm really not sure you are. Tried calling your Factorio mall a shopping centre once, didn't have the same ring to it. It's because you weren't speaking in a Valley Girl accent, that's where you went wrong. Maybe you were. Like, oh my god, I'm totally gonna go to the shopping centre, and I'm like gonna get all my little robot butlers to bring me all the stuff I need. My god, it's so cool. Maybe Brad will be there. Oh my god, did you see Brad's car? He has one. I love Brad. He's so mature. He's 23. Yeah, the bit of construction bots are nice to have. However, there's no way in hell I'm going to have the resources to supply any of this stuff right now. That's okay. Yeah, they're better. I'm slightly happier with the faster bots. The only problem is we don't have the inventory space. Emo kids that sit around. Gotta do something. Okay, you know what? I've got a backup train for this. I don't know why I'm not using it. I literally have a train whose job is the Baka train. Don't think I like you or anything, Baka train. The build train. It literally exists for this purpose. Whether we have the power supply to handle it, I'll rephrase. I was going to say I don't know. I'll rephrase it. I do know. I like how I started rephrasing before I even phrased it. I'll pre-phrase it. Pre-phase, don't post-phase. Okay. Thanks to be able to time taking the electrolyzers out of here, and now I want to put them all back in again. Yeah, it's fine. We still have a lot of stuff that I don't really need to carry around with me. Crystallizers are coming up, but you know what? Crystallizers aren't here now. Raise quality stream. We certainly can do that, Odaba. Done. Okay, we've run out of electrolyzers. That's fine. I think what I'm going to do is turn down my requirement for bores. And then I think we're going to request more sand, because there is no way I've got enough sand. You know what? How can anyone truly have enough sand? And actually, we're going to need to move that Venga bus a little bit. Where's that going? Wherever it's going, it seems happy. Ooh. I don't know if you guys all saw the lights flicker there. But they did. Really windy in Auckland today. I don't know why. Probably some weather event if you had to ask my opinion. Probably caused by the what was the thing that happened with the sun? Eclipse, yes. Eclipse has caused the lights to flicker. That's totally legitimate. What are we lacking here? Hang on, why do we have a delay in Chrome? Are you still Top Cat? You sure are. Although I do realise asking that question makes people jealous, so... Play a dangerous game. Oh, it's ferrous chloride, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, let's go sort out the Venga bus, because we've got some more worms to deal with. On the left of the screen, it is. That's alright. I thought you just wanted to, like, remind me. You just wanted to, like, sing your own praises, which, you know what? Some people will be like, that's weird, don't come onto my stream and sing your own praises. Absolutely sing your own praises. You're allowed to do that here. Especially if you're the Top Cat. Like they always say, if they don't have a lot of furniture, a vanity never hurt anyone. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, if you redeem it again, you become a double Top Cat. It doesn't do anything, because it can be taken away just as much, but it really just shows your dominance and Top Cattery. Just that you can, because I don't really have a way to stop people from doing it. But I mean, look, if a double Top Cat gets Eternal Top Cat, then I mean, mad kudos to that person. I don't see it happening, but, you know, stranger things have happened on the stream. But not proprietary Stranger Things, because I don't want to get sued by Netflix. Oh wow, there's a worm right there. Wild. Keep in mind, this is only like the first part. I think not having the filters though was a very clever idea. Or not having the electrolyzers. Like, sure, we don't get as much mineral wastewater, and the efficiency is less power. Power is far less efficient, but oh, what I've done there. A plus side You're home, by the way. On the plus side, it'll just be a lot easier to work with, because we don't have to worry about like fiddly electrolyzers. I thought, didn't we call it the landfill train? We did call it in, right? We did. It went back. Now, this track will all be pulled up eventually. The only reason it exists is just so we can Venga bus around the place. Quite frankly, those worms are too close. Keep in mind, eventually we're going to have to upgrade all of these to purples. We don't have the resources for that yet, but it's nice to know they've been built to that specification. So while we may not have the resources for it, we know when we get there we can. I don't know why I decided to just let it build such a small amount. I think the answer is I didn't decide to, I just sort of kept going and didn't really consider the ramifications of what I was doing. So, you know, the usual. SeiferKatt not considering the ramifications of what he's doing? It ain't so. Get rid of that stuff. And pick it up, but do also get rid of it. Okay, let's keep going. You know what would be better, actually? Rather than doing it that way. This way. But then you don't even need to think. Thinking is a poor man's game. Do I look like a poor man? Sometimes. Are they all missing their electrolyzers? No, just the last one for some reason. Strange, but okay. Did I mess this up? I don't think so. Yeah. There we go. Keep in mind, we're going to have to build at least 5 more of these. Maybe not 5, at least 3. The Stirite and the Stirite and Saffarello, I don't really know what's going on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's exact, right? Yeah. All these buildings just to make 3 iron plates an hour. Rude. We're gonna make 7 iron plates an hour, thank you very much. And it's gonna be impressive. Says man who's wasting his life doing this. Look, sunk cost fallacy is real, okay? No one is doubting that, Steve. Okay, my batteries have run out. Okay. But that's thick enough. That's as thick as we need it. And yes, I'm saying thick with extra I's and K's, if you know what I mean. So we're going to need... I don't know how we're going to do the oxygen and hydrogen. I think we do the oxygen and hydrogen coming through here. We do a bunch of stuff over here dealing with that. Make the purified water, which we need for the filters. Yes. I want to start figuring that out. Oh, actually, this train's out of ammo. This train has to go back home. He's driving it backwards. If you're not on the Vinger bus when it's going backwards, then you ain't coming home. If you don't rock and stone, you don't come home. Curiosity, still slurry. You can just void it. I probably don't want to void it, but you can. Train that's out of fuel. It's the zinc train. I wish I was surprised. Truly do wish I was surprised with that revelation. We do not have enough balls, we don't have enough anything. Why do we not have more electrolyzers? Brass pipes. Interesting. Why do we not have tons of brass pipes? Because we have literally one machine that makes brass pipes. Okay. We can't live this kind of life. I'll rephrase that. We can live this kind of life. I do not want to live this kind of life. But we're short on electrolyzers even when we're doing the easier ones. That's about right. Okay, let's go sort out the zinc train. Because I'm zinking and it's not so good right now. Where is he located? Just north of the titanium. I really wish I didn't ask the next question, but where's the titanium? I found it. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. What can we do? Stop that from happening again. There's got to be some sort of not aluminium, chark around somewhere. You know what there is over here? It's carbon. Carbon is basically chark. Basically. Carbon is rich man's chark. All of that because it's not as good as chark. But it does show people how superior you are to them. Which, you know, is not nothing. Okay, now I imagine tungsten's probably going okay right now. If I could figure out where tungsten was. Yeah, right? Yeah, look at that. It's going very well. Very disappointed in that. With the titanium powder, though, I'd anticipate I'd be getting a slightly better build. Okay, let's go back to building 700 electrolyzers, or placing them rather. I'm not worried about rubite. Rubite seems to be okay. How long has that not been connected to anything? Are they all like that? No, just those ones? Okay. Yeah, rubite's fine. I'm not concerned about rubite. I think it's Jivelite and Bobnomnium that I'm concerned about. Chrontium, kind of concerning. Actually, no. I was concerned until I looked at like what we're actually dealing with, and it's like, no, there's still like a full train worth of Chrontium there. Yeah, Chrontium's fine. Bobnom and Jive are the big problems. Which we can get fixed. That's not really a deal. Ugh, can we... I'm sick of walking. Can we just take the train? Much better. Okay, so the good news is being constructed. Suppose that is the good news. We have the mall train ready to go. I don't think it's got that much on it, but we'll take what it's got, I suppose. Or at least got more water bores. Maybe what I'll do next is continue looking at expanding this. This is a big build. I love these big builds though, like I don't usually do builds like this. And it's fun making them every now and then, you know? These builds that are just like ridiculously large. Normally I do something much more scattered, but this is new for me. Maybe not new, but it's certainly not normal. One could argue what I do is very rarely normal, and to that I would say, shut up. But in a polite, like in a fun way, you know, like a shut up, and I'd punch your arm, And then you'd call me a tsundere, and then I'd say I'm not a tsundere. It's not like I like you or anything. That's basically the plan for the rest of the evening. So good. Just wanted to make sure everyone understood that. Right. Okay. I think the water bore idea was a good idea. The only thing that would be a slightly better idea is if we had these together. That would have been a better idea. Because then we could save a lot of resources. If that was here... Go for the Mark IIs. Okay, so that makes my crushed stuff. Look, what I can do probably with the factory planet, turn that off. We're good here. We don't need to look at that anymore. That's going to give us 3 belts of slag slurry. Maybe what I do here is this is where... Oh. What if I have the... Okay. Yeah. I'm liking where this thought's going. I leave this track here and I use it for sulfuric acid. So what we do is we have trains coming into the network occasionally. Like that. Like that. Like that, yeah. So then we have the... How much sulfuric acid you want per minute? You want 131,000 sulfuric acid per minute. Okay, that's a lot. But... I can have a plan with that. Do you believe in magic? But not the magic from Marvel, you know, she makes portals. She's Russian. She have portal. You make mistake in life, like many other. I don't know, now every time I think of the song, do you believe in magic? I just think, does magic believe in you? The answer is no, it does not. She does not believe in you, she does not care for you. Why would she? I feel like we're getting very close into Tsundere territory again, except this time with an X-Men character. Which I'm kind of okay with, that's pretty funny. Okay, so what I'd like to do is acid. Acid drop 3. Train limit 2. And we go enable disabled, we'll send it home, that's fine. Sure if there's no input, and I want 300,000. It's honestly enough to last it for 2 minutes, which is not actually that much. That's okay. Then we do a funny little gag. We go like this. We go like this. We go like this. Sulfuric acid comes out. Do we want to consider Nitinol piping? Do we want to consider Nitinol piping? Do I want to consider Nitinol piping? I don't really have an answer for you on that one. I think I should consider it, and I am considering it because that's why I've gone silent very quickly. Because it would do quite a lot for us. Otherwise, what we're doing is something along the lines of this. And isn't that wasteful? Or maybe I just don't care. You know what? I just realized I don't care. Be happy, everyone. I have returned. Okay. We could do it with Nitinol piping, and maybe that's a thing for next time. We are probably going to need a lot more acid, but I mean, that's just what everyone says. That's what all the boys say. That's right, all the boys say we need just a bit more acid. Look, the boys have drug problems, okay? And we don't know how to help them. Hopefully one day we figure it out, but, you know, it's rough. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, and a pump. Okay, so that is everything pretty good, actually. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. And then what we'll do is have a circle down here. Oh, I see the bots want to do some more work. Go for it, bots. Proud of you. Proud of your work ethic. It's important to tell robots that you're proud of their work ethic. That way they feel good about themselves. As opposed to what I normally tell them, which is that they deserve to be whipped. But that's not my fault. That's the robot's fault. They wouldn't deserve to be whipped if they weren't deserving of it. You know? That's their fault, not mine. Where's down usually? Down is usually the up. Right, okay, so that's in the wrong place. Down is usually the up is the weirdest sentence I've said in a while. What I meant is left is the... right is the up. So it wants to come on the left side. Down is the up, people. I didn't think I needed to explain this to you. That's right, Seif. Down is the up. Ah, we're gonna have to destroy this. Okay. The worms are here. They're also displeased about the situation in life. You know what? We all get that some way sometimes, don't we? Sometimes we're not all happy about the way in life. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Alright, we're doing a Bugs Bunny bit, are we? Cool. Never been a fan of the old Bugs Bunny, but that's alright. Not much, man. Not much. Just casual 700 electrolyzers, you know how it be. Oh, don't worry, this is just the first. We'll do it again. There's a lot of them. I think we don't need any more boars. We need a few more boars. Okay, let's put the boars in there for the moment. And then we'll just not request any more. Okay. It is a bit of a undertaking, but we'll get there. It's fun, you know? Building things far too big is entertaining to me. He says with a big sigh. I really wish I'd built this slightly cleverer. That's right, this is just Mark 1. Or Mark 5 now, I think? How many marks have we had? I guess... Okay, we don't destroy anything, so let's discuss what mark it is, because this is important. Oh, that's right, it has its own little house, doesn't it? So, Mark 1s were... Mark 1 was this. Mark 2 were these. Mark 3s were these. No. These were Mark 3, so we're up to Mark 4. Good to know what mark you're up to. Be silly if you got the wrong mark. Oh good, more electrolyzers are coming. That's good news. Can we upgrade that to 500? And maybe bring in more beacons as well. In theory, we need 700 beacons. I don't think we make enough beacons. Maybe I need to fix this now. Let's fix this now. Why? Let's go to Mark 4.5. Why would we just leave it broken when we can fix it? No? If we remove all the power poles and remove all the beacons, re-beacon it, that would be fine. Yeah. Cannot put away destruction planner. Oh, okay. So, we want to get rid of all the beacons and all the base power poles. Okay, so we'll let it start doing that. We'll figure out the rest in a moment. We will have to power everything again, but that's not really that big a deal. It's going to take a second, but ultimately it will be a better use of our resources if we do it now. Because 300 beacons is going to be a weird maths thing, so hold on for a second. hold on to your buttocks, but 300 beacons is less than 700 beacons. I hope you can understand my maths and my rationality. Okay. Is it offensive to tell people to hold on to their butts? Like, could I be accused of sexism if I told someone to hold on to their butt? I'm asking for a friend here. Not because I have to meet up with HR tomorrow. Unrelated, I have to meet up with HR tomorrow. Funny if that was inconcerning. But it's not true. It's just SeiferKatt doing a goof. Okay, so that is much more efficient. Right, just better... Not much better coverage. I think the way that it was done before... Have a slightly bit... Oh, wait. Oh, the only thing you're lacking is just the connection between you? Oh. So what you need is just like a little jibber jab up here? No, 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 no. Don't put the jibber jab up there. Jibber jab down low. That's where you should put your jibber jabs. We also would like to... Yeah, this is the other mistake we've made here. So then what we do is we connect that over. Yeah. Okay, it's slightly more difficult to walk through there now. That's not really a problem. It seems like a problem, but it's not. Why are they not connected? Because some of them are not the same as others, of course. Why would I do that? Something so easy. Why would I help myself out, you know? There we go. This is better. He's trying to get things matched up. There we go. And then we copy it. Be able to match it to exactly what it was on the other side. And then we delete this side. Cool. That's good. Copy this. What am I stuck inside of? Oh no, I've trapped myself. Entrapment. I've been entrapped. There we go. I need my build train. I think it escaped. It did. Need my build train back, please? I do need it. For building. This is good. This is where we want it to be. We're now using the beacons twice as effectively. Oh. How are we doing with my yellow science? Are we almost at the point of having enough to be able to make tungsten? Almost actually. We're just lacking some more tungsten powder, which should be really close to being done. No, everything stopped being made because we ran out of Jivalite. If you look carefully, you can see the exact time his soul leaves his body. I'll grab those anyway. I might want them. I don't think I do, but I'd rather have them and not need them the other way around. Oh, I almost entrapped myself again. Entrapment! Still, that is 700 electrolyzers all up and theoretically running. Minus the running part, I suppose. Minus the running part, that's them all ready to go. There's a couple more holes in my build that can easily be filled. We need some more beacons, that's not too surprising. Okay, yeah, I think we're all done with the ground wars. Nice. Now, what I was saying before is last time I did one of these, it took me like 3 sessions to get this far. Like, it is so much faster to get this done. Uh-oh. No, I don't think we can go up there. We'll go up there on the way back. So what else do we need? We need a couple more electrolyzers. We will get those normally. We need a lot of power poles, although... we have power poles, so I guess we don't need those. What do we need? Beacons? Pipes? Definitely pipes. Looks like we don't really have enough in the way of pipes, though. Oh wait, never mind. We have heaps of pipes. Beacons we needed, that's known. Power poles, we got 400 of them, that should be enough. I think we're about ready to start thinking about filtration. How many filters do we need? 126. Okay. Uh, 126 is a lot. But that's honestly kind of normal these days. Liquidators. We don't need the liquidators, so we can probably arm those down a little bit. Arm the farm, as I've heard people say. Specifically when the farm is rambunctious. Your farm is going insane. You better calm that farm. And, why want to worry about filters at this point? Yes. Yes, I do. Not worrying about filters I think would be a problem right now, so let's get, say... I don't know. I don't even know how many filters I'd need. Just grab like 1,000 filters and see what we can make of it. We don't have space for 1,000 filters. We'll come back for them. Now, one thing I am concerned about is the situation with the sulfuric train and also radar. Not sure what was going on with that power pole, and you know what? I'm not going to ask questions. Those who ask questions have the most problems. Sun Tzu said that, and I think he knows a little bit more about questions than you do. That's Sun Tzu for you, though, isn't it? We'll put a radar up here. Is the radar going to fit in the hole? It's not going to fit in the hole, but... Oh! No, it's not going to fit in the hole, but it'll fit here. It's always important to know where you're what hole you put your radar inside of. The less questions you ask about that, the happier everyone will be. And I mean everyone, like... your friends, your family, your neighbor, your priest, everyone will be happier. You don't ask questions about what I just said. Don't you want your local priest to be happier with you? I don't know. If you don't have a local priest, get one. Tell them I'm not going to put a radar in any hole I see. And they will say, thanks. Good to know. And then they'll be so proud of you. And don't you want to make some random stranger proud of you? I know I do. Welcome to Why I Stream. Okay. That was one of those moments where I amused myself with my own joke. Happens a lot to me. Okay. And then we're going to use this... Oh wait, hang on. No, we were going to use that space for water. We can't use the space for water. There's no space for the water. Well, actually, hang on. No. This is okay. Because the filtration units aren't going to take up that much space. Right? This is Noah. So then, I think what we do is we have 3 lanes of filters. Right? There is no way to put things in the middle there. I think there is just about getting the fluids in and out, which we can do from either side. We've left plenty of room there. That's okay. So. Give us a bit more room. Filters, 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 filters. If we go... I mean, 126 filters. Okay. If we go groups of 10 and have 12 of them, it's still a lot, isn't it? You know what? Am I worried about things being a lot? Not really. That's kind of the literal point of this exercise. We have run out of landfill. The 4th time. As I said, it's a lot. If we go 10, like that, and we do 12, 13 of those, they don't take up that much space. Oh, they will though. The pipes are gonna be a pain. Pipes are gonna be the big concern here. Also, don't forget we do need to deal with sulfuric wastewater, which is why I think we only go 10 high. I'd like to go higher, but I think going too high would be a disaster waiting to happen. So we will not. Okay, this train can go home. I think that train's causing problems for everyone. All right. I want to dismantle these. The sole reason that those ones don't have. What if we went 12 high? Now keep in mind what we do need to worry about more than anything else. How are we going to wash these? And washing these will give us sulfuric wastewater. Yeah, it will. Oh, no, cancel. That was not what I wanted to click on. Okay, let's try that again, except this time let's click... I broke everything. Wow, no, everything is seriously broken. Oh, I see, because it's already figured that out. Derp. I clicked one more than I needed to. Okay, so how many did you want? 31. So by that logic, 126 divided by 31, every 4 of these needs 1. So if there is 24 of them, 24 divided by 4 is 6. Reasonable. Oh, shoot. Okay, so then we do a little bit of a thing where we have an output lane, and we also need an input lane as well, I suppose. Right? That seems good at a glance. Then we grab this. We squeeze it one closer. Like that. We go out. Like that. Then we go in becomes a problem. We don't do it that way. We go in like that, out like that, and we go in like that. Yes, that makes more sense. Awesome. Great. Pretty happy with that. And then we have 6 of these absolute mad lads. Doing a very similar thing. Oh. And then we need more of these. Is that actually thinner than these? No, it's pretty much the same sort of footprint. That is a shame. Oh, okay, shift click will get over it. I thought that'd be like that force build thing. Game yet. Just... I'll take that. Probably should have considered power lines if we're going too far onto this. Okay, can we just build this over here? Just put up power lines. I don't have any filters left. Oh yeah, I guess we don't really need them because figure out power with what we've got. And you just put power in the holes. Which was an ending to a Marvel movie. Don't make me tell you which one, that'd be a spoiler. It's absolutely the end of one of the Marvel movies. Not MCU though. Not build on deep water. We're not trying to build on deep... Oh, we are trying. So, I'm over here getting mad at you when you're doing your job just fine. On water. Okay, and again, I am trying to build on water. This time I didn't get mad at it. This time I just accepted it. Okay. So I'm not building on water? Okay, I'm sorry. I must be doing. I can handle my temper, I suppose. Temper isn't my big concern. Anxiety is my concern. You know, relatable, right? It's 192. How many did I need? 126. Well, the good news is there's plenty of room for water to be made. Which is good. I was worried there wouldn't be. I might leave it at the larger number. This feels good, you know? Feels good, man. And as the Nazi frog once said, feels good, man. He wasn't originally a Nazi, but unfortunately it just happened. Hello. You ever heard about, what was it, Pepe? Dog. Frog. You know the frog with the lips? But it turned into a Nazi symbol? But originally it was just a comic about just gross college guys. And the creator was not happy that he turned Pepe into a Nazi. I figured. An apple! Congratulations, I'm not a dog, and you can't keep me away with an apple. I think dogs are just frightened of apples. Yeah, looks facts. But mad facts, that's SeiferKatt. I'm a rapper. Okay. So then we probably should have considered what we're going to do with the water situation earlier than this. Do those take water or release water? They require water. Oh shoot. It's fine. We can probably figure out water now since we're already thinking about it, right? If we're already thinking about water, let's just sort water out. And then we need to... Well, actually, let me just copy this. What happens? Yeah, train. I think we can probably just build that across. I don't think we need to go underground there. Right, my wife is now aware of my rap career. I knew I'd never hide it from her forever. I would make a terrible rapper though, let's be honest. I don't even need to tell you that. I think everyone would be like, yeah, no, you'd be a terrible rapper. And I would be. It's okay. I don't think anyone suspected I'd be a good rapper. I'm looking at this again and I just feel like nitinol piping would just be so helpful. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, nitinol piping would be amazing. We are short one electrolyzer. Let's go get that electrolyzer built. We're short a lot of beacons and short a lot of modules. And apparently this isn't connected to power for some reason. Oh. I think that reason is incredibly obvious when you walk down that lane. Okay. But there's a few things up there that's lacking power. Let's sort that out now as well. Why not? Just sort out things where power doesn't live currently. Alright, good start. So these pipes are all full of slag slurry. That's what I like to eat. Don't judge. Actually, what if we did this? No, it's gonna run into the exact same problem we run into every time. These pipes are too damn short. And I refuse to do anything about it too, which is my real problem. Oh, the fact the pipes are short. So oh, you little bastards. Okay, let's try that again. This time what we do is we get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nothing else should matter. Yeah, everything else should just sort of connect. And that gets all my slag slurry across, which is a really nice thing to have. I don't know what happened here. But it also looks like that's where I don't place things. Oh. Oh, they all move ever so slightly. Ew. Ew. Okay. That's fine. The water is sorted. That's always good. Okay, and then we connect those in there. And then we figure out how to get the slag slurry into these pipes. Probably with pumps. Pumps just sounds like the right way to do it. We put a pump here. Like, that's a good start, right? And then there should be a spot. Not really. Okay, I was expecting to be a spot near the middle where I could do that again, but that it does not seem to have happened the way I expected it to. That's fine. Because I would like it if there was a spot here where we could bring it in. And you know what? There is now, baby. And then we connect this to power, because I don't think it's connected to power yet. Okay, and then we worry about the pumps, because the pumps will have no power. We do need to worry about water, but that can come later. Water is not a problem. I drink water all the time. So I'm not scared of water. Unless I have to swim in it, in which case I can't swim, and then I'm in trouble. But as long as I'm not swimming, I don't have a problem. Okay, we don't have any trains in the local vicinity. That's a pain. Okay, hang on. My friends and I were talking about something. I'm gonna cheat and see if you guys know something. Okay, so theory. We were talking about Darkest Dungeon 2. So, as you know, Darkest Dungeon 2 came out. It's more of a roguelike than sort of a persistent city thing. So, it changed the game quite a lot, I think. I wouldn't say it's not the same game. Like, the combat is still very similar, but it changed it a lot. My question is there a game that changed from one game to another? It's going to be a direct sequel, like a game to a second game, where it changed A lot. Now, I mean, you can go, oh, well, the Warcraft game, not Warcraft, Warcraft went to like an MMO, but World of Warcraft is not the same game as Warcraft 3. And I don't think you can make that argument. I do have one, but I don't know if it really counts, which is June 1 to June 2. Completely different genres. One was an adventure game, one was the first mainstream RTS. But they were made by different studios, so I'm not entirely sure I can count that. But I'm wondering, is there a game that you can think of that is a bigger genre shift, or a bigger shift? Because I'm trying to think of one, but I can't really think. June to June 2 was the best I got. But I don't think it counts. I think it's close to counting, but I don't think it actually counts. I think we probably toned down the power poles now, actually, just a bit. But this is when you do the whole, like, looks at the camera, what do you think? Leave a comment down and below. Or since we're on Twitch, just freaking shout to the void. That works too, I suppose. Just screaming. Just scream loudly in your house, maybe I'll hear you. I hear someone say, WWF! And I'm just like, okay, well now I'm scared. Someone clearly lives too close to me. Also, I don't think a WWF game would change that much. It was originally a fighting game, and now it's a dating game. That would be wild, and I would be all for that. Look, I'm not a WWF fan, but I'm just saying, if they changed that to a dating game, I would be intrigued to the point of checking that out. Or WWE. I think WWE is the wrestling. Which one's the pandas and which one's the wrestling? Which one are you just wrestling pandas? That's another good question. We're just going to run out of pipes again, aren't we? Well, this should be all full of slag slurry now. It does appear to be. So the next thing we need to worry about is water. Well, not just water, but also like oxygen and hydrogen. If we can get all the filtration units placed, I'd be pretty happy with that too. It's looking pretty good. Hey, I'm just gonna look at my son for a second. How's he doing? Yep. He moving. That's all I want to see. He moving. He grooving. He actually not grooving, or he's not dancing. He's sleeping. People generally don't dance and sleep. And again, what do I know? We have been moving through my speed modules, it seems. Not that we appear to have many left, but that's okay. Have we made any blue chips in the time? No, no blue chips have been made. Okay. Okay. We're still short. Just a lot of things. We're still making bobnomnium. Albeit slowly. We're making Jivalite. Albeit slowly. I think Bob and Omnium is the one I want to change most, though. Why are we just not getting enough? It's just not enough water. Purified water is just not enough, and that's causing huge problems. Which is why we won't have that problem here. Okay, good. One more. Which you won't have that problem here, because we're going to be making so much water. Not enough water on a water planet is not good. I mean, I get the concept, but at the same time, it's not like the water is purified water everywhere. That the purified water is the problem, not just water in general. You are correct, though. It is a concern. You'd think that you could just purify more water, but I guess you can't. Yes. I'm not putting any filters in here just yet. I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need 1600. I don't think 200 filters is going to be enough for it, but we'll at least throw them in and see what happens. Also, I'm not walking to that train can walk to me. I feel it's like, you know when you go to pick up... you can, but can you make it pretty? That's a Factorio problem. Oh, making enough water? I don't know, who tries to make things pretty? I just try to make things functional. So, you know, we all have problems, because clearly I don't even do that most of the time. I don't want any more filtration units, we can turn those off. Turn those down to 10, just in case I've missed one. I would like that up to, say, 160. Oh, please don't run away with me. I think I've got enough. I do. Cool. How many chemical parts do I need? 117. How many did I just request? 160. Okay, yeah, tone that down just a Chad. I got 130, that's fine. I don't think I actually need that much because I think that gives me a lot of byproduct of water. It does. Okay, let's change that around then. What I would like is oxygen and hydrogen. Yeah, that takes us down to 93. It does give us byproduct of 391 hydrogen, sorry, 391,000 and 415,000, but we will deal with that. That's not a problem. Auto trash is so nice. I heard they're adding trash unrequested items 2.0. They are. I look forward to that. 2.0 is going to have some great things for Seablock. Auto trash and like having like modules set so you can just go click I want those things and just have them in like a little group. That's going to be so nice. I'm going to love that. That's going to be handy. There's a lot of little things they're adding in 2.0 that I'm very excited about, shall we say. That's the one that's going to get me in the least trouble to say. Speaking of things that are not going to get me in trouble, RimWorld comes out tomorrow with its expansion, and I'll probably be streaming it tomorrow, and probably on Saturday as well. So if you want to come around for a Friday night stream or a Friday morning stream, whatever time of the day it actually is for you, I'm on by. Oh, hello. I'll do a trade. I thought you were going to pull the chips away from me. I do want them. Oh? Oh yeah, that explains why I'm not feeling particularly hungry. Maybe I won't take them. I'll just leave them here. But I feel like a snack, I'll eat them. That's the Cthulhu stuff, right? Yeah, Anomaly. It's Lovecraftian horror type. Well, it's like horror type stuff, but yeah, that's the one. It's definitely a departure from the regular game, but you know, I'm cool with it. I don't mind a bit of Lovecraftian horror type stuff. It's just strange, you know. I don't know if it's going to go quite the level of strangeness that Crusader Kings 2 went with Sunrise Invasion. Hey Hedgehog. But I'm keen, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I like me some RimWorld, and I would like to play more RimWorld, and it's more RimWorld. It'll give me, I mean, I've been meaning to get back to RimWorld for a while now, because I want to do my completely most ethical run, which I've told people about, and then they decided I'm a monster for some reason, despite the fact that it's the most ethical run, but okay, that's fine. Like, I'm over here just trying to be the most ethical person, I'm getting told I'm a monster. So, you know, that's just human, you know, just humans. Why they think Dr. Frankenstein was a monster. He wasn't a monster. He was a good man. He was making himself a friend. And apparently making yourself a friend scares people. Which is ludicrous. And no, I haven't made the Dr. Frankenstein monster mistake. Dr. Frankenstein is the real monster. Apparently. If you believe the rhetoric that the media feeds us. That friend only wanted a girlfriend? I don't think Dr. Frankenstein's monster was a girl. I think you're thinking of Bride of Frankenstein. Which I don't think is... I don't think it's the same writer. I think it's someone else. But then again, I don't know. As I said, I don't really know much about Frankenstein. Frankenstein and his dark design. Okay. So, now we need to make a lot of water. And I mean a lot of water. We need to make 1.6 million water per minute. It's such a ridiculous number. Okay. Oh, why not? Why not? How much water does this actually make? You must create a female for me with whom I can live and change those symphonies necessary for my being. This alone you can do. I demand it of you as your right. Not refuse. What the hell is that from? Is that actually Frankenstein? Keep in mind, I don't know anything about Frankenstein, so if you said yes, I'll just believe you. From Frankenstein, I believe you. As I just said I would. Is calculator supposed to be on screen? What calculator? I don't see a calculator. Thank you. No, it wasn't supposed to be removed a while ago. Okay. The problem isn't how much water it puts through, the problem is how much hydrogen it wants to get through. He murdered Dr. Frankenstein's family and demanded he make him a mate? I thought... Okay. It doesn't matter what I thought. Clearly I don't know the story, so... I like the he that you've said there, RNF. The he just concerns me so much. It's just so unhinged. Hee. Just a little bit of casual murder. Hee. What I'm not sure of is how much this will put through. So for now, oh, you know what? These are probably too close. Can we drag these out like a couple of tiles? I'll rephrase that. We can absolutely drag them out a couple of tiles. That's not a problem. Just to give myself just a little bit of extra space. It's good and honourable to give yourself just a little bit extra space to work with. Good and honourable are two interesting choices of words that I've chosen to go with. I'm not going to question it. I can leave this in my hand because otherwise it'll go in the trash. I don't really want it in the trash right now. Wait, why are you manufacturing things? You shouldn't be manufacturing anything. Wait, no, I'm very confused. Whatever. Oh! There's a couple at the end there. Done. So what I'm going to do for now, we need to... Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do next... We need to just casually do this. Just to give us a bit of extra working space for the pipes. If we don't have the working space for the pipes, we're going to run into problems real quick. I hate running into problems real quick or otherwise. I just don't want problems, okay? I know I create my own problems, but it doesn't mean I need to make more intentionally. Okay. So, let's do hydrogen first, shall we? Hydrogen. Go like that. Oxygen. Go like that. Right, okay, so we gotta redo the pipes at the end here. That's okay. Redoing pipes at the end is not a problem. And let's just double check to make sure that all fits. If we do that, yeah, everything sort of works at that point. Yes. Happy with that. Make enough mistakes unintentionally. Well, I know I do. You know what they say, measure once, cut twice. Again, I know it's not that. I don't know, actually, in fact, I am doing the exact thing I said I shouldn't do because I've just realized that once I'm done with this, I need to redo it all anyway. Because at the end of this, I need to connect all the hydrogen and stuff back together, but that's okay. We have run out of pipes, known as the classic problem. Oxygen. Which, like I was suspecting, isn't going to connect to anything. Not only was I expecting it, I was literally afraid of that. It's what I had feared. Okay, and then we're going to copy that over. So this time, this is what we should have waited to do before last time. This time what we have is everything that we need to finish the build. Well, no, not to finish the build, but to at least start getting some water across and making sure that it's actually working. That will get oxygen and hydrogen across, which is going to be very useful to make all the water. We will be left with a lot of oxygen and hydrogen at the end. And I have a funny feeling, while we'll try to export as much as we can, we're not going to be able to export everything we need to. We may have some waste. But the important thing is we're trying to use it before the EPA comes after me. Or the TPA? The TEPA? The TEAPA? I don't know. Before Turtle comes after me and says I'm not doing my job properly, we're going to try. Because that's what you can do some days. Okay. Did I just completely miss the train? I did. I was looking at something else. Okay, train, come back. Train's like, I just came there. No, it doesn't matter. I was looking at something. Not my fault, train. I was looking at something. That's your fault. Yeah, exactly. Get back in your lane, train. $661. Wait. How much purified water are we making again? 1.6 million. 1.6 million might be too much to actually be able to handle. I don't want it to be, but it just feels like a lot. I feel like everything on this bottom layer needs to be about getting water to and from the system. It's difficult because I haven't given myself a lot of room. Okay. I noticed we haven't really made a lot of silicon lately either. Almost forgot to get out of the train. Again, I'm concerned about just the general lack of water that we might have here. Another theory could be do another line of these. This is going to be kind of weird, but bear with me for a second. Another line of these, but like here. Here, actually. Would that fit? Ah, no, wait, hang on. No, it won't, that won't work that way. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it's going to be slow at the moment because it's just still trying to get through all the 200 that I put in that one. It is not going to be producing enough water. It's doing fairly well, all things considered. I think doing that might help as well. So how much water do we need per second? That's what I think I'm not understanding. I need 27,000 water per second. This is doing currently 1,300 water per second. Now, why is it only doing that much? Is it because it doesn't need that much right now? Maybe. How much can this actually produce? This can produce 3,500 water per second. A lot of it is going to be the problem with flow. So additional pipes, pumps, all that sort of thing will be incredibly important just to get it through. I may even want additional pumps just to really jam that water through. Now, sulfuric wastewater, that is going to be a problem for the foreseeable future. We know that. Also what I might want to do, actually put this closer. I don't think I'd really considered that at the time that I made that design. Okay. Then what I'd like to do is literally another one. And I think the problem is also that we need to be taking from the top as well. I don't think we considered what that would look like. It looks like this, in case you were unsure. Because water is desperately needed on both sides, and quite frankly this is where the whole build will fail. If you do not have the water, the build will fail. It's really as simple as it gets. So not only do we need to make sure we have the water, once we get this one up and running, the next one's goal is to actually put the water, rather than from the left, is to put it in like from say row 3 or so. And you just keep putting them in deeper and deeper. And you just got to put it in as deep as you can, really. And only now do I realize what the hell that just sounded like. So, let's keep it clean, guys. And maybe we even push this train line out a little bit further and get the water built on that far side. That might also be a requirement. And we'll also do this. So that way the hydrogen and oxygen it's trying to take isn't from the exact same source. That's hydrogen, right? Who knows? It's not actually connected. Yes, it's hydrogen. Okay, and that's oxygen. So that'll give us another source of water. Good stuff, really. And I'd probably like to put another pump. Oh, that's pretty good. I'd probably like to put a pump. It's good that it's there. I think it would be better here. I think it loses a certain, you know, certain feel when it's so far away. You know what? No, better idea. 2 pumps. Really make sure that water's coming out, right? So that is not going to be producing enough water, but it's certainly going to be a start. And of course we also need to consider... Oh, wait, did we not? We didn't actually connect it up that way. That's funny. We did all the talk about how it's very important that we do this, and then we didn't do it. Classic. And then we'll put a pump in here, like that. Cool. So, I really don't know what that's going to look like, so I kind of want to just keep building at this stage. Which we can't do because we ran out of underground pipes. Cool, so we're going to go and drop off some more of these beacons. Because why not? We've got the beacons, right? You'd be a fool not to use them. I really don't know what most of my base is doing right now. I feel like the base production... We're still using like a full megajoule of power. Although, wait, hang on. Most of it is on beacons. I'm not so sure we're actually using that much power at all then anymore. I feel like the old system for resources is kind of collapsing a little bit. I mean, it's probably always been collapsing. I just think that now, when I really need resources, it's just really obvious that it's not good enough. Okay, we're out of electrolyzers. Okay, CPU pick, come grab me. Can you please pick me up from school? I had a hard day at school and I want to come home. Thank you. Hang on, you're not the bus driver. Who are you? Hey, who are you? Oh, you're the CPU train. I know that. I intentionally grabbed the CPU train for this very reason. We can tone down the power poles. I think 500 was a good idea for a while. I don't think it is anymore. I think 200 is probably sufficient. Look, you know what? I think we do one more row of pipes on the other side, or one more row of oxygen and hydrogens on the other side, and I think we just get started with the next step, which is, by the way, crystallizers, I believe? Done that. We've done that. We've done that. Yeah, crystallizers would be the next step. 353 of them, along with a shit ton of beacons. Oof. A shit ton of beacons makes the whole thing a lot worse. I just don't have that number of beacons. I certainly don't have that number of speed modules, but... What am I gonna what am I gonna do with bloody... What, 1 point... 564,000 sulfuric wastewater per second. Oh, per minute, sorry. That's not that bad. I don't really know. All I know is that I would probably need it. No power? Well, get power. And that doesn't have any oxygen or hydrogen running through it, probably because it's not connected. Because it's not connected. Now it is. Still no oxygen coming through. Oh. Right. I need to make sure the bottom line is connected to the top line. That's... Never go through that side. It's a pain. Okay. And connect all that together. At least the oxygen and the hydrogen is connected. I imagine what the problem here is all the oxygen that we've got. Yeah, there's too much bloody oxygen. I don't think I need that much oxygen. I just don't. That's not going to turn, is it? You can't rotate these things. Yeah, you can't flip them. Okay, no, it's probably fine, actually. Probably didn't need to flip it. Odaba, we wish to raise the quality of the stream? Abso-freaking-lutely we can. All yours. The quality is yours. Ba-da-da-ba-da-bow. Bow. Okay. Now we're going to get hydrogen, oxygen, put them through, put them through. Such a legendary stream. Yeah, I mean, it's a quiet stream today. That's okay. Some streams are a bit quiet. I'm not... Look, end of the day, I don't mind a quiet stream too much, because end of the day, I'm still playing Factorio, and that's still a win in my books. You know? It's just quiet, and you get those days. Oops. Thunder pipes off by 1, are they really? Oh, you're right, they are, thank you. Okay, so that makes the water when it gets around to it. Okay, and we will do some more connections. Boop. Boop, boop. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. It's not quite what I wanted. Hydrogen is the far one. Makes sense when you're doing it at this angle. Okay, so that gets more water. Water, as we know, is rad. Okay, and then we're going to get more water, but we're going to go down a little bit more. And then we're going to put another pump in. Pump in, pump in. Everybody, pump in, pump in. Some Korean words. Alright, there's probably some more pipes that need to go in the middle there. That wouldn't even close to surprise me. Most of these... I mean, look, Seablock is all about just a lot of pipes, right? And I guess that kind of makes sense when you think of Seablock. By the very essence that the sea is involved, you'd expect maybe it's going to be a couple of pipes. You'd be right. There are a couple of pipes. Good job. Figured out the secret of Seablock. It's a real mystery. Oh, we probably needed to pump. Yeah, see, we need to pump. Okay. So, we don't have the middle ones full at this stage, but in theory, and theory is kind of not necessarily true, we still short by half. Holy crap. I think the theory is next that we do the water down here. Like, I think one of these arrays will fit down here, right? Yeah, so we can always put one of these water pumps down here. We can always put one, like, one or two along here. Like, there's ways to use this a little bit cleverer and just make sure we make a bit more water. But water is always going to be the problem for electrolyzers and making any of this stuff. That's a known factor. We're not really breaking new ground with that truth. So this will make 6 belts of bobnomnium. Getting closer to the monsters. Yeah, I noticed that. I wasn't feeling too good about that. That's alright, we've got the Venga bus. The Venga bus will save us. I don't think we're quite needing Venga. No, I don't think we need the Venga bus yet. So 6 belts. Okay, calculator time. 353 divided by 6, because it's 6 belts. 58 divided by 2. So it's 30 belts per side. And I think this one we do sideways. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't want to count. Money sucks. 13, 26, 30. Done. If we do this slightly differently, have them facing inwards, give us a little bit extra room on the inside, because I feel like that's going to be necessary. I don't know why. Just feel like it's going to be necessary. Why? Then we go like that. So we can export the bobnomnium Pause. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And then that comes in like, or goes out like that. Right? So then we flip this, rotate this, put that there. Right, that's pretty good. Everybody loves that. And what we could do is also put pipes through the middle to link them up that way. That would probably be a good way to get a little bit more fluid efficiency through it. The important thing is when you say fluid efficiency, everyone goes, oh wow, SeiferKatt knows what he's talking about. Nah, I'm just pulling words out of my ass over here. But man, the fluid efficiency of my ass, you'll never believe. Sorry, I said that aloud. Oh, come on, man. I'd be like that. I'm trying to do tidy wiring for a change. Okay, so that'll all be wired up nice and comfortably. Then, here's where we start getting a little sneaky. We do this on the outsides. Right, but why do we do it on the outsides? Because then on the other side, double efficiency, baby! And speaking as a father, you always want double efficiency, baby. Just trust me on this one. And then what we're going to do is just copy that. And we're going to put that in there so that way everything's all wired up for power. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, that's good. We've done one of these. However, we are needing to do 6 of these. Of course we are. Alright, we are going to get close to the worms. That's alright. The Venga bus may be approaching very soon. Also, we need some landfills, so... I'll grab 2 buses. The sandfill bus, or train. Not a bus, I don't know why I called it that. Wait 1,000 seconds. A Venga bus. Where are you going? The plan for the Venga bus. I guess we need to probably swing it around that way. It'll be easier. It'll all be easier once we get the landfill in. There it is. I'm back, my beloved train. My god, I really pushed it forwards. I'm back, train. I love you. Okay, go away, train. I don't love you anymore. Ah, it's a high school romance. I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you. I was about to say the way it was meant to be, and I'm like, for who? Certainly not me. Because that'd be gross. And I'm gross, but I have my limits. I have my system of morals. Okay, finger bust time. Do my system of morals include making people listen to a MIDI version of Venga Boys We Like to Party? You better believe they do. Of course. How would we party if we didn't like to party? I do love that this is factory-wide. The implication of this is that it's so loud through the bass. Like, it's probably heard, like, if you were near those speakers, it would probably rupture your eardrums. And honestly, if the last thing you heard was Vengaboys, We Like to Party, probably not the best thing in the world to hear as your last thing to ever hear in your life. But, you know, the Vengaboys are not giving you an option. They've got news for you. They're going to get those wheels in motion. Get ready, they're coming through. This is my favorite thing. It's so stupid, but I love it so much. Let's go. Ow! Something hurt me. I am uncomfortable with the situation that has presented itself upon me. Okay. So now what I'd like to do, while listening to the sultry tones of the Vengaboys, I need 6 of these. That is, oh dear. There is so much to have to kill. Again, keep in mind, we're going to do like 4 more of these. Maybe 3. A lot. That's the real point, the takeaway I got to take from this. Okay, that's fine. So the next step needs to be... Probably gonna raise this rail, I don't know. But we need that part over there. Need 200. That worm looks interested. It'll look less interested in a moment. Unless it's... Is it within... Is it outside of range? No. Oh, sorry, inside of range would be the correct phrase. It was not though, so it doesn't matter. We still have 138 shells. One day we will make the uranium train, and it's going to be devastating. Every shell will be an atomic explosion. It'll be absolutely hell on my frame rate, but I will regret nothing. Okay, well the Vengaboy song is finished, thank God. Cease your partying, Vengaboys! Do you not see the devastation you have wrought? It all began in a dark future of the Vengaboys. We couldn't have seen it coming. No one did. Until we heard the wheels starting in motion. We were not ready, but they were coming through. This summer, the Vengaboys are coming! At what range do you think you'd hear the Vengaboys and get away from them? The answer is a moot point. You're never getting away from them. They're coming, and they will run you through. Yeah, just the amount of oxygen we're making is a problem. Hydrogen too, honestly. Hmm. That's okay. I feel like we will sort that problem out in the future. I think this lane may be removed. I mean, I'm not building anything on the side, so I think that won't be a problem. Those poor worms. Do you remember those when those worms outranged me? The pain. It sucked when those worms... It sucks when you're outranged by a worm. Just a lowly pathetic worm. But everything's going away. This train has dealt 4,141,000 damage, and the other one's dealt 3.9 million. It's interesting the back one has dealt like 200,000 less damage. I don't know how that would happen. Wait, that train's a Mark II. We could go to Mark III trains. Did we get a Mark III train on this? I think it would be appropriate. I think it's inappropriate that it's not. Gee, rolling stock connected is... Oh wait, that's going to change its number. We have to figure out the new train number. Not a really big deal, it's just kind of annoying. Okay. Let's get these tracks out of the way. They are there for only Vengabus related activities. Now the Vengabus has seen its dark work completed, we may cease. We may cease our Vengabussing. Oh no. I got very close to saying another word there and I don't want to say it. Okay. So we got 4, 5, 6. Now, I think the problem is not the crushed. I think crushed we're fine for, right? The problem is chunks. Hey there, I like to party too. Can I get your number? What, did you just meet me and this is crazy? You like partying? Alright. It's 0800, we like to party. 0900, we like to party, just so you know it's a good one. I mean, if you like to party, you'd rather an 0900 than an 0800, am I right? That's a New Zealand joke for you. I hope you enjoy it. Now I need to explain for non-New Zealand people what that joke is even referring to. 0800 are generally toll-free numbers. 0900 are generally toll numbers, typically used for particular phone services. I don't know if anyone really uses 0900 numbers anymore, but I know they used to. Like, those were the pay-per-minute numbers. You know, and you'd be like... Or the party line, where you can talk to hot girls or hot guys. And I'm like, why? Why would I want to do that? Ring, 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 ring. Hey, do you want to talk about World of Warcraft? No? Yeah, right, I didn't think so. And that's the call. The good news is it's not a long call. Presumably only cats killed all of that? Probably. I don't know, maybe. I reckon that stuff... No, I'm sure that stuff would still exist. I'd be so surprised if there weren't people still using those, like, toll numbers to, like, try and hook up. Hook up, that's almost like a joke. It's almost like, you know, like a phone to hook up. Anyway, no. We need crystallizers. We need a literal butt ton of crystallizers. How many crystallizers do we actually need? More than, like 700, isn't it? Oh, 353, that's not many. I'll rephrase that, that's quite a lot actually, but we don't even have near that number of crystallizers. And we're going to need blue chips for them, aren't we? Oh, speaking of blue chips. Look! Blue chips! Legitimately surprised to see blue chips happening. Okay. I think we go for... I think I'm going to put one more stack of the filters in there and see how it goes. Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad I kept everything straight. It's just slightly skew whiffed to the point that it's uncomfortable to look at. You know, it's like, hey, did you know these two lines are parallel? That's right. Put your fingers in your eyes and you'll see it too. I don't see it. All I see is my fingers in my eyes. Well, try it. Poke harder. You'll see it eventually. No, I just see my fingers, sir. I only see me fingers. They're deep in me eyes, sir. It hurts. I don't know what that voice was either. Oh wait, we actually do need some more boars. Interesting. Frustrating. Yeah, we like a couple of boars. That's really funny. Not actually really funny, it's more frustrating than funny. But I have no one else to blame but myself. So I say it's funny. Okay. So that is 400 filters in here. Which hopefully is enough. I have my doubts. The word hopefully is doing a lot of work there. Because I do hope that it's enough. I just doubt that it's enough. I love it when the bots are going and you just see like a particular thing just going down so fast. Like it's really just, look at you work. Look at you go. Look at you go. I just adore you. Okay, so that's technically crystallizers sorted out, aside from the fact that I don't have the crystallizers on hand. That's okay. Then we... Okay, then we have to figure out what to do with the rest of the shit. I suppose what we do is we put the crushers at the end of it, right? So if we have 35 divided by 6, so that's 6 crushers per lane. Which is not bad, it's certainly doable. Give it plenty of space just in case we need to do some shit with fluids. Always consider giving yourself extra space so you can do some shit with fluids. Now the good news is, this is now a lot of bobnomnium. Oh yeah, when we crush this, 2 full belts of it go to a train, don't they? They do, because that is the first of the things we're actually trying to create. We do need to, of course, deal with the off product of the crushed stone, but that's not really a problem. It's the crushed stone. Did we actually hang on? Do we have a plan for the crushed stone? We should. Okay, oh no. Have we been working on the numbers too high? Yep, we have been. Whatever. What if the crushed stone is all dealt with and if everything stops? What about then? Yep, that's how I'm going to make myself feel better. Okay. Okay. Crushed bobnium. Slide, please. I move forward a little bit. I can move forward a little bit more. Maybe it would have been better to make the crushed stone that way. Well then all you gotta do is just flip it. Not that difficult. Congratulations, you solved the most difficult... No, it was correct there. That was definitely correct. Okay, and so we'll deal with all the other stony bits down here. Okay. All the crushed stone, which is 3 belts worth, I believe, approximately, and come down here. We will connect them like that. And then we will, I don't know, come down, I suppose. Then by the 3rd one, then we start using balances. Not balances, it's like I'm ever going to balance something. Start doing that. Right? Then, oh ho ho, what is this that we have? That's right, 3 belts of stone. Oh ho ho! And then we got these liquefiers, which we totally didn't throw them all away, because for some reason I thought about it. Fear is real. Fear is real that I'd actually consider something, that's what I meant. Wow. Every now and then I just do something in this game that I'm like, I'm surprised I did that correctly. I think after 2,000 hours I wouldn't be surprised by such mediocrity, but hey, I always am. Okay. I think I would like to filter this separately. Just to be on the safe side, you know? Okay, so, we need sulfuric acid. Oh hell, there's another one. Yay! I thought I was doing so well. Of course I was going to still stuff something up. Phew! I was worried who I was. I'd lost all, like, belief systems. But no, I'm still me. Yay. God, I thought I became perfect for a moment there. Ah! Ah! I don't deserve that fear in my life. Maybe I deserve that fear, but... Deserve or just naturally gain somehow? That's the real question. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. We're going to need a couple of things for that to work. We still haven't figured out what we're doing with the sulfuric wastewater, I've just realized. That's something we should probably have a plan for one day. One day. That day has not yet come. But it will. But it will. When it does, we shall be ready. No, we won't be. We'll say we'll be ready, but we won't have a clue what's going on. We'll just be sitting there going, nom, 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 eating a chip. And I'll be like, wait, why is the world ending? What do you mean, why is the world ending? You're the chosen one. Did you not do anything to prepare? No? Should I have? Did you read the prophecy at least? Was a prophecy? And so ends the world. I mean, it's nice to know you know how the world's going to end, right? It ends with a prophecy the chosen one forgot to read. I don't know, some part of me likes a chosen one who's just a terrible person. I mean, I guess the best example of that is the game, ability to read. Oh, God damn it. The chosen one can read, he just didn't read. Well, it's not what we need. We don't need ability to read. We need, like, desire to read. We also don't have belts on any of these. Oh, we do, just not all of them. Fascinating. I've been watching too much X-Men and just the word fascinating keeps coming to my lexicon thanks to Beast. Like, I swear 90% of Beast's lines are just fascinating. Like, I imagine he'd go to a race day and just be like, fascinators. God damn it. By the way, Solburn, I remembered the song I was singing about you, and then I remembered it's probably not the best song. There was a New Zealand band called Zed. This is like the 2000s. And they had a song called Renegade Fighter. And it said, I'm a winner, I'm a lover, I'm a fighter, gonna set your soul on fire. But instead I just say gonna set Solburn on fire. So I'm not actually gonna set you on fire, but I needed you to know that was the song I was singing. Because it's very important you understand that I was vaguely threatening you for no real reason. Like, to myself. So, you know, I just want you to know I don't actually intend to set you on fire, just in case you did actually set those cameras up in my house. Wouldn't fire be a power for Solburn? I think it's already happened. That's a good point. It's a good point, Splee. He may have already been set on fire, but I didn't do it. I didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning. Okay? Alright. I think that is pretty good progress for one day. We still haven't finished tungsten. And once we get the Bobnomnium flotation cells up... Sol's been here since the world was turning. I'm gonna have to adjust the Pantheon. Shit. Yeah. That's true. That does actually make sense. Solburn has always been watching us, judging us, telling us if we're truly worthy. Solburn, am I truly worthy? Scared now. I was unaware I was dealing with a being that has existed since the world has been turning. Oh, that's something you may not want to find out. Am I calling you old? I am calling you positively ancient, my dude. Then yes. Those are the literal words I used. I mean, it's fine. No. Lots of things are ancient. Like, the world. And I should be ashamed of myself as an altar boy. Good shit. It's so good. Former altar boy, that is true, that is true. Former altar boy. I haven't been an altar boy since I was like 15. So I don't know if I can. Guess I was too much for them to handle. No, I chose to resign. Altar teen. Yeah, we didn't have you had to be at least like 12 or 13 to be an altar boy or girl. Our church was very progressive. You could be a girl and be an altar boy. I guess you weren't an altar boy at that point. The point is you are altering. Anyway, I should go to bed. I was starting to wrap it up and then I got distracted. But look, we've done... Ugh, I hate these wires. Alteration. You know what? There should be a school of magic called Altercation. And it just makes people fight people. You know what? That is a good plot line. Someone has created a new form of magic and it's just typos. You fell asleep? That's alright. People fall asleep all the time. What did I miss? The entire stream. That's alright. But look, I mean, the actual electrolyzers went down. I mean, that sort of took me like days to, like, this took me like 3 sessions to make this. Whereas this is like, bam. So, you know, that was kind of the point. As the resources increase, we were able to build stuff faster. So that was kind of what we were hoping to see. Oh, we get some cool stuff coming in. Good. Anyway, I've got to call it here. So, up. Cats explode. Yes, they do. Thank you, everyone, very much for watching today. Even Zoe, who fell asleep. I hope you enjoyed your time today with me. If you would like more of me, oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? You got youtube.com/SeiferKatt, Hotaba, I'm scared, which is where you can see a whole bunch of VODs. It's still distracting. Also, you got the Discord link if you need to find me outside my regular streaming time. I will be streaming tomorrow, which is not my normal streaming time. My normal streaming time would normally be Saturday, but I will be streaming RimWorld tomorrow because the expansion comes out and I want to play it. And I've got permission. So, yay! Yay! Maybe not the full 3 hours, but I'll certainly stream a couple of hours of RimWorld starting around the same time. So, yeah. And then Saturday we'll decide what we do. We might do RimWorld, we might do Factorio, depending on how much I'm loving it. Camera, focus. And apparently color adjust. What are you doing, camera? But yeah. That's what we got going on. So anyway, I wish everyone a good night. Take care. And I'll see you all tomorrow, Saturday, or Monday, when we definitely are doing more Factorio. Take care, everyone.